into the second overtime. Steel was doing what he could, but with low health. JW known as well, just resorts to the B250, spams the last few bullets of that AK away just for good measure, drops the Molotov as well. Oh, this is good.
And we're gonna keep
I love it. I love it. Keep going.
Just, yeah. Is he gonna defuse now? He's reloading. You never know.
He might go back again. He still had 32 bullets. He should have just shot them off. That was a bit much. Might not expect this now. They're going to go for the spam. It doesn't hit anyone. Mopo's, will they clear it? Crims, he jumps up not expecting anyone to beat her. So that allows for him to go ahead and actually find one kill. And I don't think they're going to expect another just hiding sandbags. Yeah, they're going to run past. Alex should have 2 free kills right now. Going to see if he can line them up. He's actually going to go for the knife. That is so BM, man. So BM at this point. He's just playing with Brolin, playing with his food. Eventually.
Do you think you ever get that feeling of, oh man, well in prac we're so sick and now like, you know, it's just not translating over. Like, does that creep into it in the sense that you kind of, the nade stack is brutal.
Yeah, double nade even at that. Crystal with 2. And
Oh,
they're going to continue raining
Get out,
grenades.
Banana. Team Vitality, it's not safe. The airstrikes, they've got your position. Just stay away.
Yep, Godsent got the club going up on a Tuesday. Ain't that for...
They don't have a massive amount of loss bonus. Give this one either 49 down, and he's done everything so well at this stage. There's no smoke available. Touches the bomb, but doesn't commit.
Calls the bluff. And now he can chill. Wait till the sound cue. He's hearing steps. Jumpy on 1 versus 2. He spots by Maka. Will he be able to call the bluff? Doesn't want to overthink it. Maka is holding it. The angle's tight. Jumpy, he holds his nerve. It's a 1 versus 2. And it's a crucial juncture of the game.
Sytuację 2 na 1. Przewaga jest po stronie broniącej, ale pamiętajmy, jak walczył Hades w tej ostatniej rundzie. O, czyżby w stylu Snacksa? Oj, na pewno na 2 razy, ale jest ta eliminacja. I Innocent, który ma tylko 16 HP. Hades już wymienia broń. Innocent wychylony. I Hades w bardzo ładny sposób wygrywa tego klacza 1 na 2.
Ależ końcóweczka od zawodnika Wisły Olin. Na pewno też Snacks.
Close windows one.
He's window.
2. Pushing side ramp.
2 side. Yeah, one's holding
What's
with
the
AP.
plan?
At least 2.
Behind side.
Long.
Nice.
Oh my god, this game.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm just breathing. Drop me a key.
JW looks for the second player they know is there. And indeed gets him with a wallbang headshot. But still, as to how Brolin's alive, he got peeked. Or he peeked through just as Eastor left the angle.
I will do maintenance, okay?
Yeah, dude.
Flashing one, flashing one more. Take bomb.
Kitchen one.
One bench, right. Last backside, half full of HP. I will jump window.
Wait.
Nice.
Good job.
I'm in. Sorry guys.
It's okay. All Gucci. Okay. Santar is cheating.
Cheating?
Cheating.
Sandar is smurfing. I'm on stream, man. Calm down, please.
Drop one to you.
I do top mid. Can you drop
Smoke your window.
Fight onto MPLE over at Catwalk, and that's forced these players in mid to try and get a bit aggressive for information. Now Crystal goes unchecked, but doesn't get a kill. Instead it's Zen swooping in and saving the day, leaving this in the advantage of Godsent, and actually he's hungry for more. He gets flashed through by Stiko, and Zen was on a tear. This leaves Zywoo now in a 1v2 clutch, and Stiko finds him. Godsent, they will put their first round on the board here in round number 7. In spite of losing MPLE early on, that mid push, they're able to deal with shocks up on Catwalk. They come in for the rotate. They've got fast rotations because they're only in middle. And Zen here getting flashed through by Stiko for the repeat after those 2 kills. Stellar stuff from him to hold down this B bomb site, and that will be Godsent finally arriving on the tally.
And I told you guys...
Pre-patch, exactly. Arling's got 1 AWP out. He's not taking advantage of the low HP, and they're like, oh, that's a fight. Oh, I'll take! And they get destroyed! Lined up for him. They thought they had it. They're like, we're low. Let's
Get the C4 down. Do they check the garden? I don't think they do. They're not pre-firing it. It's not clean for Jumpy. Anyone else probably finds 2 kills there. Could it cost him this round? That was a lock-in. That frag should have been his.
It could, but it is a low HP on Nivera. He's on the AWP as well. Kia would have to find Clean Cage in here, and he does. And another found. Oh no, it's onto Gade. Good damage. He can do this now. Navira's low and does have an AWP. He does have a kit too. Fakes it out. Gade, will you really test it? Oh no, the ninja holds it right in front of him. It was so close.
She's using 1-1 again.
Oh, Jiggle for info when...
Yes.
Oh no!
Also, I think we know that it should be Martin in the clutches.
Yeah.
Behind you, Andrea.
No,
Does he know? He has no idea. He went.
No musi teraz nadrabiać.
Wrócone granaty. Mynio 39 HP na flashu. Oj, to wykorzystuje Snax. 2 fragi ze schodów. Jest przewaga Illuminar i Snax jeszcze zdobywa jedną eliminację. Akcja, która zmieniła wszystko w tej rundzie, bo w pewnym momencie Wisła naprawdę wygląda...
360, no scope y te doy 10 suscripciones, Stacks.
Ya se ha flipado.
Positioned himself really well to catch them off, but immediately reacting. And the sad thing there is that Sergey was dead. Sergey was still alive. He probably doesn't continue to swing, or at least they can get the trade afterwards, but that's not the case. Copenhagen Flames now in a 3v2. Even after losing a player, they've got the A-bomb site, but look at X7. He's the big player here. Hasn't been... Oh, he's been... Excuse me, slightly blinded by that.
Bomb as well.
This is the thing, right? He can cut them off, and already Ariel's on his way over. They know with a player bottom ramp this late on, that has to be the bomb.
Yeah, they need to just send their players back, but they can't afford to just give up the B-bomb site either, not being aware of if both players are here for the moment. They may realize soon. I think at this point, yeah, Colin Farlig down to help them so that they'll all be there to go ahead and take this fight together. And at this point, it's not about planting the bomb, I don't think, anymore, because Refresh is not going to be able to find his way up through Banana. Farlig does thankfully get that trade, but it's still Ariel here to try and clutch it out, gets both of them, and there it is, a quad from Ariel to confirm the second overtime. I thought it was over. Ariel is the one to try and lead the charge, but the Deagles are doing all of the work right now for Copenhagen Flames. The only man to return is Sergey for Ents, as he is still alive, but he's low. It's all onto 2 men right now for Ents to actually try and save this round. Alu, you definitely want him to be one of them, and you see why. He's already gone ahead and actually recovered a couple of kills quickly. And obviously no weapons being upgraded for these remaining 2 either on the CT side. And there we go, Alu just has easy kills. What is happening? None of them have even barely looked back at him. I think they're intimidated.
Well, I don't blame them. I'd be pretty intimidated against Alu at the moment as well. I thought he had the timing on the ult, but Farlig now moves up on top. It is only a scout, but and Alu's not one hit either. That's the big concern. It has to be a headshot. And it doesn't have to be for Alu. As you see him finishing that round off, it did get pretty scary though. I mean, things got meaty towards the middle. But again, he comes up as our impact player, 4 kills.
Bring it down to a 1v1. Had decent information as to the second player's position as well. He'll bounce a little bit of a funky flashbang, and now he's going to spot Nero down in towards the tunnels. Nice molly. Does that land right on him?
Yes, it does.
It does. He's burning.
Yes,
He's sticking to it.
does.
He's gonna die. Steal. Oh, knew that he just had to wait long enough. Nero couldn't pull off because as soon as he pulls off, Steel gains ground. He can't go under. He's likely still going.
And RPK on the other side, setting up, taking their time. These smokes now fade, and that safety blanket is gone for Godsent. In the door, Makalele drops a Molotov. Team Vitality go through. Madden doesn't know that both players are here. They spot him. He gets the first, but doesn't follow up on a Zywoo. And the defuse comes in. It's going to be close, but I think Vitality, yeah, they've got this one. 16 on the board. They win it out. We go the full 30 rounds from 10 to 5, all the way to round number 30.
This fight goes on later on as Madden comes in from library as well.
Yeah, it looked like there was a timing where Crystal was just going to try and hero this, but now they've set up for this 3-pronged approach on the retake. So they're really trying to use this man advantage in their favor, and they molly Masuta out. He does take one to the grave with him. Shox holding down the angle at long, and now looking for Crystal, dodging these bullets, hiding, not giving anything up. It's whack-a-mole inside of the site, but this time the mole whacks back. It's 3 on the board for Shox, 2 for Masuta, and Team Vitality, they're able to win that one out, putting their first T-side round up on the...
See the bomb plant, but overall a good recovery there
No
to pull
scope.
it back. Oh yeah, the no scope, that was crazy. He wasn't even initially looking at him. He may as well.
Yes.
Fnatic were loving it on the previous
Give it
map,
to them. Give it to them.
Every single
Everybody.
one of them.
Double tap. Make sure they're dead. It's like the Walking Dead out here. I think he missed one mid. Oh, no, never mind. Mopaz is
Imagine
taking
they
care
forgot
of
to
them.
defuse. They were just so focused on BM and they forgot to defuse.
This is the
That would be
most
the best round ever.
BM series I've ever seen. Each team just spraying the bodies. Like, they took a good 20 seconds. Like, guys, let's just make sure they know they lost.